Hi, thank you for tuning in to the Global Elite Academy. My name is Patricia, and I am the CEO of Global Elite Academy and Global Elite Consultant. We are going to be coming on weekly, giving you tips about opening your own home care agency, non medical. If you would like to open your own non medical home care agency, then please contact us. The number will be below. We don't require any pre education or anything. We take you step by step through the process of opening your own non medical home care agency. You'll be in class. The classes are twice a week, 4 hours a day, like from 10 to 2, twice a week. And they're usually for several months. And then when you're finished with the class and you're ready to go out there and do it on your own, you'll have 1 year that you could call back for support. We'll help you through any questions you have, anything that comes up about running your agency. We will help you for the first year for free. After the first year, then it's a consulting fee, which right now is at $160 for $2 slots. So for 2 hours, you'll get $160. And then you'll just have that 2 hours and you can use them, throughout the year or however many, you want to use it. And then when you run out of that 2 hours, you would purchase 2 more hours like that. I don't think you would need all that after the first year. You may, but I doubt it. But we give you a whole year. The price and everything, you can retake the classes that we give you for free for as long as you have the agency. So if you need to take any of our classes over again, you're able to do that for free. So now the cost. Let's go into how this is, and then I'll give you the cost. Okay, so to open up your non-medical home health agency, some states require for you to be licensed, and some states require that you don't have to have license. For example, in Colorado, they don't require license, so the fee is more. Now, it's a lot involved in this fee, so I'll also, as we go on every week, I'll explain everything that's included in the fee. But it definitely includes the license. You know you're going to get that. The website, the brochures, business cards. That's what I can think of right off my head. But it covers a lot more, believe me. All of the training. You have to take an administrator training, which you'll do at your own pace. And you'll take a management and leadership class. And you'll take that at your own pace. And there's a quiz that you take throughout that one, and you'll get a certification at the end. Now, the other classes that you'll take are live teachers in there, and they're there to answer your questions and help you with marketing, with onboarding, with everything you need to do to open and operate. We're going to do it by departments. So they'll help you set up your human resource department. They'll help you set up the administrator's office. They'll also help you set up staffing, and the marketing department. So everything, and how to run it as well. So they'll help you with all that. So now, if you're in an area where like for Colorado, for the price. Now the reason our rate is a little bit higher than maybe other places because we help you get patients and other patients do not. Other consulting companies don't help you get patients. And then, like I said, for a year, we stay with you for support for 1 year, and other places do not do that. You're only going to be with them. They give you usually 1 week of boot training, and then, maybe I don't really know how long they keep, but it's not that long. A few weeks later, and then you're out. That's it. Anything else you want to know, you have to pay a consulting fee. But their training is only 1 week, and there's no way you can learn all this stuff in a week. Now, they give you the books and the manuals and all that to learn it, but to me, I don't know, because I don't want to be going through watching a video to figure out how to do one thing, like how to onboard people. So I got to sit here and watch the video on how to onboard them. No, I want to be in class so you could take me step by step how to onboard people. If I have a caregiver that I'm onboarding, I want the instructor to help me onboard her right then and there. And that's what we do. So now, if you're in a place where, like Arizona, Colorado, where you have to be licensed, the rate, before I give you the rate, let me tell you this. I forgot this part. The rate also includes your license for the IHSS program. So because we're also going to teach you how to do the IHSS program. Now, it does not include the fee that you have to pay the state. That is separate, depending upon whatever state you're in. Even for the IHSS, the fee that you have to pay to get your certification for that, this fee is not included in this. When you upload the application, usually they want you to upload that fee directly to them. So, okay. So now, and you could call with any questions you have. We like you to put half down, and then you would pay so much per month, or you could put $5,000 down and pay so much per month. All right. Without delay, let me give you the price. All right. So if you're in a state like Colorado, well, we have to get the licensing for you as well as get the IHSS license. That's 2 licenses for you, and then all the training and all that. Is $15,500. If you're in an area where we don't have to get, we only have to get 1 license, which would be the IHSS. We do not have to get the state license, which is in like a place, for example, of Arizona. I'm going to get that list and tell you about the places that don't require a license. But for now, I know right offhand that Arizona is one of them. So if you call me from Arizona and you want our help, it's $12,500. Now, let's say you want to add Medicare and Medicaid certification. Those are clients that we call them visits. You would go out to their home. They usually require anywhere from 45-minute visit to a 4-hour visit. And those are patients that's on Medicaid, Medicare. To add that license on to your other license at any time, that license is $3,500. If you've gotten our other 2, like if you've gotten like the $12,000 or the $15,000, usually I'll try to give you a discount whenever you come back and you want to add on the Medicaid, the certification for, Medicaid, Medicare. We used to give you a discount. If you're coming and you already have your license and you just need to add that on, then the price is going to be $3,500. Okay, so those are the prices. And again, we help you with everything. This is a whole business that you're starting. So we're going to talk about, a lot of different things on this show. But clearly, I'm not going to tell you the big secrets. But, I'm going to tell you some. I might give away a couple of good things. It is a very rewarding business opening a home health agency because you get to help seniors and make their last days more enjoyable. And it's almost like you're getting money for doing it because you're going to be paid for doing this. This is a business, but you're also helping too. So it's kind of two folds. You're helping people, elderly people, and then you're also getting paid for it. It's a very rewarding business. I used to be a CNA. CNA is a certified nurse assistant. I used to do that, and then I went on and went back to school and got my license where I became an RN. Then I went back to school and got my PhD. So my PhD is in organizational leadership. I came out, I didn't do anything in nursing for the PhD, but I've been in nursing some way, shape, or form since I was 19 years old because I first started out. Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I first started out at 19. I was the secretary to the director of nursing in a hospital. And then I ended up working at the largest nursing home in the United States. They had 8 floors. And I worked there as the director of nursing secretary. From there, I went on to I went to get my CNA certification, and then I went on to I had just got so much experience. I worked with head trauma patients, nursing homes, hospital, pediatrics. They never, in a hospital, they don't allow CNAs, certified nurse assistants, to work with little babies. I work with little babies with the little in the it was called special pediatrics. I was the only caregiver that ever worked in there because the RN has to work in there. They thought I was so good. They put me in there to help the nurses. And I would take the little babies out of the incubators and feed them and put them back in there. Wow, it was just so rewarding. And then other caregivers actually would tell me they couldn't do that because they didn't want to work with babies, in the incubator. But for me, it was just really rewarding. The mothers couldn't be in there because the mothers can't come in there and hold the babies. They could just look through the window. So, but I'm sitting there, you know what I mean, holding the babies. Some of them I would just take out of the incubator and just rock them, because they can't stay out of the incubator very long. So I would take them out and just sit in a rocker chair and just kind of rock them and sing soft to them. These babies came out too early. So it was just a very rewarding career. And then I went on, like I said, to be a nurse. And then I went on to be administrator and then, on and on. To own my own agency. And so I owned the agency in Aurora, Colorado, and I owned one in Arizona. So I really felt like I really know this business and I know it well. Because I've been in this business since I was 19 years old. So I'm going to just pass on a lot of tips to you to help you. To help you open up your business and most of all, bring your business to be successful. So I hope you tune in every week. You listen, when you work for other people, you're making other people rich. You want to work for yourself. Make yourself rich. Thank you so much for tuning in to the How to Open Your Non-Medical Home Care Agency, brought to you by Global Elite Academy. Thank you so much.